everybody, and welcome to the final day of European Ski Orienteering Championships here in Latvia, Madona. My name is Elina, and I am very glad to be here on the fifth day. On the fifth day, yes, this is the fifth day of the races. We have spent almost a whole week here in Madona, training and discovering the medalists and going through very different types of races. On the Tuesday we had sprint distance, Wednesday was for the middle distance, and 2 days ago we had mass start or the long distance together with a mass start. Yesterday was really nerve-wracking relay, but today it is the sprint relay here today in Smetersils, Madona. So we will have the start in about 4 minutes right here. As you can see, all the athletes going through the arena. Temperature and weather is still very good. It is going to start to get a tiny bit colder in the next few days in Madona. So luckily we didn't experience that coldness, and athletes are not freezing that much. Right here at the arena, but they will start in the last distance in these championships today in just under 4 minutes. Right now, I can tell you that there are 26 entered teams today, and if you have not seen the sprint relay format before, it's a tiny bit different than, of course, in the traditional orienteering. So today we have 26 teams containing 2 athletes from the same country, 1 man athlete and 1 woman athlete, and they will go in the forest and ski not that big of a loops today. So the first will go in the man athlete, then after that he will pass on the race to the woman athlete, then after that woman will pass the race on to the man again, then man passes to women again, and then once again woman passes to men, and then man passes to women, and woman finishes. So that means that each one of these athletes has to go through 3 laps today. For the men, the laps are going to be 2.1 and 2.3 kilometers long. They will have about 12 controls and 65 meters of climb. And for women, the laps are going to be 1.7 to 1.9 kilometers long, 8 controls, 50-meter climb. This race today won't be very long, but really exciting, and all the things will be happening at once. Latvian athlete in your screens. We definitely have some favorites today, judging by the past day results. For example, Norway Team 1 with Backlid and Ulvensoen. Also Sweden Team 1 Stoll and Vigbom. Estonia definitely Jama and Kudre Schneider. Finland Vippola and Hoskari. For Switzerland Müller and Deininger. Bulgaria Belomazev and Grigorova. As we remember, Stanimir Belomazev was the second in the past races this week, so a very good result for Bulgaria as well, and Grigorova wasn't that bad in the races as well. Czech Republic Nagy and Hlavacova, Latvia Stanya and Matsana, also Lithuania Ambrazas and Sonorine, Japan Ishihara Aramachi. And then we have a second and third teams for a lot of these countries as well. Also Austria, Habenicht and Erhardt. And a lot of second teams as well. But let's concentrate on the start now. As you can see them putting the maps in, and they will head into the race any second now. Yes, that is right now. They all went into the Smetsersills for the last race today. We have one split control in the course as well. Two, actually, two split controls in the race as well, so we will be able to follow them pretty thoroughly. Right now, they're dividing. I'm actually really loving this drone footage, since you can since you can see very good how they split and go to the controls. As you can see them splitting right here and then heading to their first control, which is definitely looks like it's a forking control. And here we can see them heading on to the first control, taking three different route choices here. So they are they have divided into three bigger groups. As we can see, we have kind of a big group there on the left side, and right now heading into the first control. Right after that, it's the second one, and looks like the athletes will divide into two groups as well. The route choice on the second control definitely depends on what control are you having, which forking control are you having in the first punching. And right now looks like they are all taking the same route choice. All right, that is an option to here as well. It's really important in races like this to follow the controls as hard as you can and be very careful, since there are a lot of controls, and it's a real possibility to take a different control than that you need. So at first we can all see all of them going in the same direction. Here we are. You can see some GoPro footage. We have a skier actually here today in the race as well, so we can ski right behind the athletes. Going to be very fun. Oh, and here is the route choice to the third control. Buckley that looks like in a pretty good lead here, trying to get away from the group. As we can see, they are punching the third control, and right now looks like this is the leader group, but of course they are not that far from anyone else. So we have Apo Vipola in the lead for now, Jörgen Backlet, also Matti Siama, and Jonathan Stahl as well. With him was Hasek, Rap, As, Ishihara, also Ville Laitamaki, Josef Nagy, Niklas Ekstrom, Kevin Hallop, and other athletes as well. Right now, the best time to that fourth control is 3 minutes and 19 seconds, and most of the athletes are about not more than 30 seconds behind the leader. So right now we can follow the athletes with our cameraman on skis and with GoPro camera here. And punching that fifth control and off to the sixth one. As you can see, they do not have a lot of controls, a few more, and they will be back at the finish arena, and pass on the race to the women. So we can see Baklid in a pretty good lead there. Also, also looks like we are having a group right behind him following. It's Sweden, Japan, Czech Republic. Also Estonia, somewhere there as well, and Finland.
Extra has improved. They have like 14 from the 7th to 8th.
GPS is lagging a tiny bit since there are so many GPS devices at the same arena, very close to each other, but they will be coming back to the Finnish arena very soon. As you can see, Baklid Vipola looks like in the lead. Also Fredrik Saas and Yama from Estonia. Also Hasek. Yes, right now it looks like Baklid is in the lead and in front of everybody for at least 9 seconds. Very fast skiing right here. Then 11 seconds behind him is Norway. And here we can see Jörgen Baklid heading into the Finnish arena, into competition arena to pass the race on to Anna Olvensson, his teammate from Norway. Now he will have approximately 6 to 8 minutes to take a breather and then head back on again. And we can see Olvensson heading into the distance. And a lot more athletes here as well in a group here. Heading into the arena and out of the arena for the women first loop. So right now it looks like Norway is in the lead. About 15 seconds behind them are teams Estonia, Norway. 16 seconds behind Team Finland, number 1. Also Finland, number 3. Czech Republic, Sweden, Estonia, team number 2. Czech Republic, team number 3. And a lot of other athletes and teams as well. Right now looks like they are all within 1 minute and a few seconds behind. And here are the women heading into the race. Also Latvian, Elina Bremza was in your screens. But right now Right now, this is the women's race. As we can see, they have quite of a different, could not say forking kind, different controls here. A very wide choice of places those women are going to. So it's going to be very interesting. Also here we can see current leader, team Norway number 1 with Olvensson. She right now is in quite of a big lead here, but let's remember that other women probably have further controls, further first controls. So it's still quite hard to say and to predict predict the outcome of today's race. Also, very good team Norway, number 2, 26 seconds behind. Idun Strand. Hlavcova from Czech Republic here at the split control as well. Vigbom, Sweden. Also, Kudra Schneider from Estonia, 38 seconds behind the leader for now. And Schagstorm from Sweden, and as well as Hoskari, Finland, and Virtanen, Finland. Also, Doris Kudre from Estonia, team number 2. As you can see, this lap right here has divided the women more, since all of the men were almost traveling together as the first group. Right now they have a bigger gap between each other. And right now we are following Anna Olvensson from Norway. She is in quite of a lead here.
She received 55 seconds behind the leader. She's 4-time medalist in the junior class. Madsen Byttiman, minut 1 zade. TV, kontrolsbuka.
And back to the GPS live. Here we can see Olvensson in quite of a lead here, heading to the control number 5. That is a split control. Right behind her, Vestli Andersen.
And only Norwegians are in front now, the 14 for the 5th control. And then the common control point for the all team 6. And then 14 for the 7th.
As well as Hoskari.
Olvensson also had a shorter course.
Estonia, Kudra Schneider. Vigbom from Sweden. Looks like Olvensson is quite in a lead there, and right after her is a big group of other athletes. Hlavcova from Czech Republic as well.
Let's wait here. Now 30 minutes passing the starter. Guide down the leader komandas Norvēģija Olvensson tuvosies arī šeit stadionam. Būs 2 Norvēģi komandas Igaunija. Mums ir top 20 turās. Atbalstīsim mūsu juniorus.
Here we can see Anna Olvensson from Norway, team 1, coming back to the finish arena, right through that finish line, and passing on the race to Backlid, her teammate. About 30 seconds behind them is Team Estonia, number 1, with Kudra Schneider and Yama. And then about 10 seconds later we will see also Czech Republic. But right now Team Norway, number 1, is with the new best time here at the arena, 30 minutes and 54 seconds. Here we can see them changing in a second right here. Also Czech Republic really close by as well. And it looks like Czech Republic is somewhere missing. Oh no, we can see Hlavcova in the live results, but right now in the third position it's Sweden, team number 2 with a Shagstorm. Right now passing on the race to Lina's Rap. Also Big Bomb to Jonathan Stahl, and Hlavcova passing on the race to Nagy, Czech Republic. Also some more athletes coming in. Hoskari, Finland, passing it on to Apo Vipola, Idun Strand, to Henrik Fredrikse As, Lisa Larsen, to Gustav Jansson, Doris Kudre, Kevin Halop, Hetta Virtanen, Vili Laittamaki. As well, this looks like our top 10 for now. As we can see, 3 Switzerland teams almost at the same time coming in. Is that their strategy? Let's see after the future results. Some spectators here as well. Not everybody is doing today's race. But here we can see 3 Swiss athletes together with this Czech Republic, and we are right now heading into the race, into the lap number 3, which is the halfway. For the men, this is the second lap. Backlid then quite of a good lead there. Also Yama heading right behind him together. He's alone for now. Stahl and Rapa are together skiing towards the first and then second control. Both are from Sweden. Also Nagy, Czech Republic, and Vipola from Finland.
The Stahl and Rapper, both the champions, one in the sprint, one in the middle distance. Now for the third leg.
Right now we are following another athlete.
The European Championship and silver the same at the World Championship. So of course they would love to take medal here. Yesterday the men's sprint, not being the relay team, finished outside the top of 3. Finishing without the medals, and that was a little pity for the Swedish team.
Backlid already heading on to the control number 3, while the other athletes are barely punching the control number 2. So Backlid is growing the lead growing the lead bigger and bigger right here in this lap. And 17 minutes and 28 seconds. Norway team number 1 still in the lead. We will very soon see some Swedish teams as well as Estonia, Czech Republic. We will see them very soon, and then we will know how big is the gap between them. So control number 4, the split control. Matis Jama from Estonia, 42 seconds behind the current leader, Jörgen Backlid. Also 2 Swedish teams with Rapp and Stahl almost right behind Backlid as well, and Czech Republic with Nagy and Finland with Vipola. This looks like top 6 right here. So Norway, Sweden, two Sweden teams, and Czech Republic, Finland, and here we can see 15 seconds behind the top 6. So we have Sweden team number 3 with Gustav Jansson, and Norway team number 2 with Fredrik Seas.
There's an interesting battle for the next places, but of course orienteering in the relay, and it's too early to call the regions as the winners.
Also Finland, Laittamaki.
For the third exchange.
Right now, Backlid is still in the lead. Stoll and Arap. Looks like Estonian Mattis Jama has been able to grow the gap between him and both Swedish athletes. Let's see how that looks like in the next split control.
Extra now 13 kilometers as well. In the 10th position, it looks like better for Bulgaria, but it was top 16. They were counted like, but it's still 3 left to come. Maybe something will change here.
And Backlid is going to be in the crossing that finish line very, very soon. Estonian GPS a little laggy there. But we will have the split time soon, so let's see about that gap. Has Backlid... okay, Backlid right now at the control number 9, as you can see on your screens. New best time, 20 minutes, 11 seconds. So let me quickly remind you that they will pass on the race to women right now. In just a few minutes, seconds, and then after that it's men for one more time and women at the last lap right here. Right now, Backlid in your screens. Coming back to that finish and passing the race on once again to Anna Ovensoen. And since right behind him is going to be Estonia, then Estonia, Daisy Kudra-Schneider and Anna Ovensoen will be going in the forest very close to each other, as well as both Swedish teams, Elin Schagstorm and Evelina Wigbom. So right now the first split, control right behind the finish arena tells us that the gap is staying almost pretty much the same, almost the other way around, since right now Estonia 42 seconds behind the leader, as well as Sweden. Both teams are 42 seconds behind the leader, and Sweden team number 2 47 seconds behind the leader. And then we have Finland as well, very, very soon here, only 5 seconds behind both Swedish teams. And then 30 seconds, about 30 seconds, we will have to wait for Norway team number 2, as well as Sweden team number 3. But looks like top 6. Looks like we know the top 6 teams for now, definitely. So the women heading on to the second lap, and as you saw before, women's laps are a tiny bit interesting in my thoughts, because their first control isn't a forking, but it's just a different control in different places. So we are going to see how it goes for them in their second lap. But overall, exchange number 3, and athletes heading into their fourth lap out of 6.
Minute 35.
We can see Ovensoen still in lead there. We can see Kudra-Schneider taking a very different route choice here, almost the same as a lot of men took in their first lap. But let me remind you that they had different controls. So Schneider trying to ski very fast and catch up with Ovensoen, as well as Hoskari, Schagstorm and Wigbom. We can see in our screens Looks like Hoskari has been able to catch up with both Swedish athletes. Actually, she was about 30 seconds. No, she wasn't 30 seconds. She was just 5 seconds behind. 30 seconds behind was Team Norway number 2 and Team Sweden number 3.
And then she will climb up.
So Anna Ulvenson has passed the split control. You can see in your screens with new best time 24 minutes and 30 seconds. And let's see what the gap is between her and her opponents. If both Norway athletes have perfect races in the last 2 laps, we will see a gold medal right here. So looks like that Daisy Kudra-Schneider hasn't been able to really shrink the gap. So when they first went out of the arena, between them were 43 seconds. Right now they are 44 seconds. Swedish athletes Wigbom and Sharkstorm a tiny bit slower there, about 5 seconds slower, but not that much. Also Finland maintaining the same gap. Right now we are following Norway. Team Norway number 1 heading off into the forest right there. Ulvenson, as we can see, to control number 5. Right now a little bit of traffic there. On that control, as well as Klavtsova from Czech Republic, Team Norway as well, Havangen, and Grigorova, Bulgaria. Looks like that is going to be our top 12 for now. Also Hetta Virtanen, Finland.
Yet to get to the top of 6 to 8, but now, like in the team sprint in the cross-country skiing, it matters how you can regain your forces, rest a little bit, and then the last leg. You need a clear mind.
Once again, following some more athletes. If I'm not mistaken, they could both be Swedes. Yes, Elin Sharkstorm and Evelina Wigbom. We are following them currently. And also Finland, Maria Hoskari in your screens. We are waiting for Ulvenson in the finish. She is going to be here pretty soon. She has already punched that control number 6, as you can see on your screens, at 27 minutes and 19 seconds. Kudra-Schneider, Hoskari, and both Swedes, Sharkstorm and Wigbom, heading right behind her. Looks like Schneider having a bigger, a different forking control. So looks like quite behind both Swedes. But it is all going to be decided in the last loop. So very excited to see how it goes there. But right now Ulvenson, Team Norway number 1, heading into the finish. She is going to pass the race on to Jørgen Baklid from Norway as well, of course, and they are currently in the lead by about 40 seconds. Right now Jørgen Baklid has to race through his last loop, and then it's going to be Ulvenson's turn once again for the last time today. So she still has to get ready for one last loop. But right now, Jørgen Backlid heading into the forest with quite a nice lead there, 40 seconds. We can see both Swedish athletes, Vigbom and Schagerstad, both going into crossing that finish line and passing on these races to Stall and Rapp. So Evelina Vigbom and Jonathan Stahl is one team, Elin Schagstorm and Linus Rapp is the second team. Also, Daisy Kudra-Schneider passing that finish line and passing the race on to Matti Siama. And in your screens we can also see, you could see Maria Hoskari, but right now 103, it's Matti Siama. Matti Siama from Estonia heading in, and looks like the top 6 is pretty clear to us. The main question is how they will divide those top 6 places. So right now in the lead, Team Norway, then we have 2 Swedish teams, then Estonia, Finland and Sweden once again. Looks like for now Sweden has the most powerful duos, since they have 3 teams in the top 6, taking 3 spots in top 6 current leaders right now. Also Finland, both teams in top 7, Norway, both teams in top 8. And if we look at Finland, they have all the 3 teams in top 10 as well. So Norway and Finland and Sweden, of course, very good if we look at all the teams. Right now, following the leaders through a shortcut. Looks like a pretty challenging shortcut right there, following Backlid. So we can just look at his GPS on the screens here. Vipola could be making... oh no, he's not making a mistake. That was just a route choice. I'm sorry. Also Japan athletes in your screen, but we are waiting for Jørgen Backlid here very, very soon. Jørgen Backlid in your screens right here.
Let's see what the team come next, Swedish or Estonian. Looks like a Stall and Rep. This is the third control. Backlid punched the TV control, that's control number 4. Norvegian TV puntat 1 contro puntat, kamera abis vielitur. Ričuo prešo contro punktu līgal, Jāmaņa tuvojas uz Vipolari. Jāmaņa Vipola approaching both speeds. But now Stall, he looks like in the second place, and he's losing it for 38 seconds.
Jørgen Backlid in the lead, and in your screens both Swedish athletes, Stall and Rapp. We can see they are about the same, the gap between Backlid and both Swedish athletes is the same. Also Matti Siama, Appo Vipola from Finland, looks like they divided here as well.
But they're battling for the gold so far. Norway in the commanding lead, and Sweden with 2 teams in the sole position.
And this still looks like the top 6 here.
Outside the medal center, 1 relay. And both the fourth place behind the region in front of Estonia, and then at the World Championship, Finland was also just behind the podium to the fourth place.
And it looks like this is the top 5. I don't know if we are missing the top 6. Finland team number 2, still waiting for them. But right now, following 2 athletes, could be Estonia and Sweden, if I am not mistaken. Apo Vipola. Right now heading into the forest, and we will see Jorgen Backlid very soon at the finish line, and it's a very real possibility they will go, they are going for that gold medal. If nothing happens, nothing extraordinary happens, then it could be a gold medal for Norway team number 1. We will still need to see Anna Ovensson. So Jorgen Backlid in finish. Anna Ovensson is going to go through that through her last lap, and 2 Swedes here as well, Rapp and Stoll. So Jorgen Backlid right now in the finish. This was his last loop, and right now he can't do anything else. Just hope for Anna Ovensson to have a really good race. Ovensson is going to do everything she can to maintain that leadership position. As you can see, their time at 36 minutes, exactly 36 minutes, and the closest closest athletes behind her are about 40 seconds behind, so that's a very good lead right there. She just has to maintain her calm and go through all the controls carefully, of course, and ski as fast as she can. Right now on your screens, Linus Rapp coming in solo, passing the second place on to Elin Schagstorm. And here we can also see Swedish team number 1. That's right before was Swedish team number 3. And Estonia. Looks like Jonathan Stoll has lost some seconds at the very last controls right there. And looks like it's going to be Estonia and Sweden fighting for the bronze medal right here. Kudra Schneider, and we have Evelina Wigbohm. They both are going in the last loop at the same time, and looks like we know our top 5 here very good. So Norway in the lead, 48 seconds behind is Sweden, team number 2. And then we have Estonia together with Sweden, team number 1. And Finland right after them. So Ovensson, as we can see, quite a big lead here. Wigbohm, Schneider going in together. Let's see, do they have the same control or not really? No, they are both taking 2 different route choices. That means they do not have the same order of controls. Right now at the finish line, Stanimir Belomajev, Bulgaria. Very good performance from him. Gustav Jonsson from Sweden, team number 3, and Henrik Fredrikseas from Norway as well. So right now we are off to We are off to lap 6, and now the women will fight for the medals. Also, Ulvensoen, right behind here, is a Latvian athlete. They're loop 5 still, but Ulvensoen in a very good position right here. We can see Schneider coming in, coming to that second control as well. Schackstorm and Vigbom. It looks like they both had the long legs, so Schneider has a very good opportunity to go in front of them, and right now looks like she really does. Looks like Daisy Kudryschneider is passing Schackstorm and Vigbom to the second control already, and coming closer and closer to Ulvensoen. Also Grigorova, Larsen and Strand going to their first controls as well. But right now we will see Schneider. No, we are seeing Ulvensoen at that fourth control. And looking at the split results, looks like Kudryschneider has maintained the same gap, about 40 seconds, but Elina Schackstorm a little bit behind Kudryschneider, and then Evelina Vigbom, minute and 15 seconds, which is quite a lot of time. Not sure if she will be able to catch up, but let's see. In your screens, Anna Ulvensoen from Norway through the forest. Also other athletes. So right now looks like Daisy Kudryschneider has been able to come up from the fourth place to the second one. Also Lisa Larsen, very good result, split result for her as well. She is from Sweden, team number 3. But I want to quickly remind you that the laps are a little bit different. As you can see, the first control, you have 3 different controls. So could be that some of them had the shortest road to controls at first, and right now had the furthest ones, and other way around. So that's why the last loop so exciting, so nerve-wracking, because right now you will see them at the finish, since all of them have passed their loops, and all of them have went through longer and shorter forkings. So right now Ulvensoen heading on to the finish, and she is still definitely in the lead. She just punched the control number 6. You can see on your screens, GPS a little bit slower than the real time. So Ulvensoen's time 41 minutes and 49 seconds, and she is coming on to the finish, and looks like that is a great lead position, and she is going and skiing for that gold medal. Really good. We can see Kudryschneider also coming to that 6th control, and she is 33 seconds behind Anna Ulvensoen. So looks like Daisy Kudryschneider going for that silver medal right here. Amazing last lap for her, and both Swedes right behind Daisy Kudryschneider. Right now Anna Ulvensoen together with Jørgen Backlid holding up that Norwegian flag very high. Congratulations to them. Jørgen Backlid was taking the lead since the first seconds of the race today, and he was just making sure that Anna Ulvensoen has as big as a gap as she possibly can, and she did. And that was their key to the success. Also, Daisy Kudryschneider coming into the finish in the 2nd spot. Amazing last lap for her, together with her teammate. very, very good last lap here. She was able to climb up from the 4th place to the 2nd one. So amazing. And also Sweden, right here we can see Elin Schagstorm. Evelina Wigbom still a little bit behind, but Elin Schagstorm with her teammate as well coming into the 3rd place. So our first 3, we can see Jørgen Backlid and Anna Ovensoen. Also Lina Strapp and Elina Schagstorm and Matti Siama together with Daisy Kudre Schneider. Also Wigbom and Stoll from Sweden in the 4th position as well. They were a little bit closer, but something maybe happened at the end there. Maybe just a little longer forking. So the 4th place to Sweden, team number 1, Wigbom and Stoll. Also, we are waiting for Sweden number 3 team coming into the finish, Lisa Larsen. Looks like it's going to be about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, 2 minutes and 14 seconds behind the leaders. Jonsson, Lisa Larsen and Gustav Jonsson together in one team. Also was team Norway number 2, Strand and Fredrik Sass in the 5th, in the 6th place. Top 6 teams we know right now.
But there are 2 Norwegians, 2 Swedish teams, so next team could really battle for 3 Swedish teams.
And passing through the finish also we can see Laitamäki and Hetta Virtanen, team Finland number 3, that was Hetta Virtanen.
4th place for Finnish team. Finland's team was yesterday last year in the European Championship 4th with Tuomalan Koskela. At the World Championship also 4th, Kastro Koskela.
Also Ekströmen Karna, Finland team number 2. Karna was crossing that finish line, and here we can also see fighting for the place in top 10 2 Swiss teams. So we have here Müller and Dainin team, Eliana Dainin, and also Widmer, Leah Widmer, together with Gian Schneider, top 10 position, 10th place. Not so bad. Kevin Halov, Doris Kudre, Estonia team number 2 in the 11th spot. And we had Switzerland also there. A few teams. Also Japan going to that lap number 6. Also Norway, Isak Jonsson and Asne Haven in the 11th position together with Estonia with the same time, and Andri Jordi and Alina Ningli from Switzerland in the 13th position. Plavcova and Nagy, Czech Republic, 14th position.
Out of the second or third team, so Czech Republic will be top 10 definitely. Maybe a top 8.
And some more athletes crossing that finish line.
Silmistimal norvegiska komanda. Neatíme v Paríži, také se vypadal vypětí, vyčítavka, během to důvody pokladání. No a během kameně my pokladám labicí. So 14 teams in the finish. Also second Czech team, Stilkova. With forward 30, then Czech team Show Nagi into the 12th place overall.
Also, Latvian athlete on your screens, Elina coming into the finish. Looks like that is going to be the 17th place for Team Latvia, number 1.
Also the third check team into the finish 5 minutes 40 behind. Then Estonian third team at Palbeck as well there. In the final. The second Bulgarian team. Lopulta sagaida finish taisnē Latvijas komanda Elina uzpaudējiem, mūsu junioriem. Viņa kopā startē Gustavs Staņu. Kopā ieskatē būs 11. vietā Osterreich, 19. Platz Fabiniņš.
Elina in your screens together with Gustav Stanja in the 20th place today in the sprint relay.
Jā, 10 vajadzētu būt, ko pieskatē Latvijai. Yesterday, 3 nations won the gold, 4 goals to Finland, 1 to Latvia, 1 to Sweden. But today, it's Norway. We will hear Javi
Latvian also Elisa Bremse passing that control and heading on to the finish as well. Looks like she is going to be taking the 21st place. Also, Latvian, we have our cameraman there right behind Elisa Bremse, as you can see. Was waving to the camera. He just did ski right behind some of the athletes today in our live TV, as you saw with the GoPro. A very interesting point of view to watch the athletes as well, right behind them in the race. Right now there are still a few teams out in the forest. Now looks like it's only Team Japan out in the forest. We have Team Lithuania already right now finishing. Emilia Tumastevieta, but Team Japan still in the race.
Šeit ir labākie savas valsts pārstāvi. Jā, vasarā, kad ir roles slēpošana, tad var atbraukt junioriem kāda 50 vietas ieguvēja Zviedrijas čempionātā, vai pat bija pagājušā gadā 111 vietas ieguvēja Norvēģijas junior čempionātā. Jā, atbraukt tādas slēpošanas lielās, tā kādiem 50, 80, 100 numuriem. Jā, tas ir viens čempionāts, bet šeit orientēšanās dienas sportā ir paši labākie savu valsts pārstāvi. Un Eiropieši ir stiprākie, tā kā jauniešiem, jokušiem sastāvs Eiropas čempionāts, bet faktiski tas jau ir pasaules čempionāts. Pasaules labāko noskaidrošana, teikt Madonā. Ko šis bija beidzamais starts Eiropas čempionātā, the last start of the European Championship is the sprint relay, which was won by Norwegian team. Estonia took silver and Sweden bronze. Finland 4th, Switzerland 5th, and Czech Republic 6th place. The last championship, Czechs were into the 8th. At the World, they were 7th. Now they are 6th. Swiss was 6th, now 5th. Last year it was Schneider and Deininger. This year, Miller and Deininger. But very close was also Now the Swiss team, Schneider and Winkman, so close to the teammates, just behind each other.
A quick replay with the 3 gold medal takers today. Team Norway, Team Estonia and Team Sweden number 2. As you can see, Estonia in that second place.
Could not win. They took the lead and deserved gold
Yes,
medal.
that was the first lap, as you can see. I'm pretty sure we will very soon have all of the athletes, women and men, since they all just passed today all the 3 laps for each of them. So quite a lot.
So Norway earning, it's a 10th medal, 4th gold. For Estonia, 8th medal, 3rd silver. And for Sweden, 16th medal, 5th bronze. Finland still leading the medal table, 7 gold, 7 silver, 6 bronze, despite not winning medal today. And 20 medals totally, 4 more than Sweden. So in top 10, 3 Swedish teams, 2 Norwegians, 2 Finland, 1 Estonian and 2 Swiss teams in top 10. Separated by 3.5 minutes. Pirmajā desmitniekā 3 Zviedru, 2 Norvēģi, 2 Somu, 2 šveiciešu komandas un 1 Igaunu. Gan Latvijas komandas, un mums piegušo kongresa pārstāvīja juniori 19. un 21. vietā, ko pieskaitā. Piekāpjoties attiecīgi 6,5 minūtes. Un 8 minūtes.
So right now, the first lap for women and the second one overall. We can see them changing. Yes, Backlid, as you can see, was in quite of a big lead there for the whole race. Let me remind you that there were 2 Swedish teams and Estonian team, as we can see them fighting. Also, yes, looks like Kudra Schneider had a little longer forking here on the second lap. That's why Team Estonia fell a little behind and let the 2 Swedes go through. Also, Mattis Jama taking not the best route choice to control number 3 in his second lap, as we just saw. That was his third lap. Yes, not taking the best choice to control number 3. Maybe that was where some seconds were lost. But still, very, very interesting. We had the top 6 known for almost all of the time. Only we had Apo Vipola and Maria Hoskari from Finland, team number 1. They had a pretty good start of the race. But at the end, unfortunately, the result is MP, or missed point. They didn't. One of them probably just got confused with some of the controls, or yes, maybe took the wrong one, or maybe just missed one of the controls. Also, Jorgen Backley, the winning team today on our screens.
Olimpisko spēļu augstu vietu ieguva pasaules čempionātos būs šeit Madona un arī nākotnes medaļnieki. Šeit ir daudzi olimpiskiem pasaules čempioni startējuši Smeceļsilves.
That was a quick little replay of today's most exciting moments. Congratulations to all the winning teams today. So Norway, Estonia and Sweden. Sweden team number 2. A little surprising, but still a very good performance from all of the athletes today. Congratulations not only to today's winners, but to winners in all the groups, in all the previous distances as well. Sprint, middle, mass start or long distance and relay. I think this week the athletes really made the championships very exciting since we had such a good time right here following them through live TV and GPSs and live results through the split controls. Very interesting. So this week we had not only European Ski Orienteering Championships, also Junior World Ski Orienteering Championships and European Youth Ski Orienteering Championships. Thank you once again to all the athletes. Thank you to all the live TV spectators, watchers today and for the past few days. Also thanks for the organizers. I think the race was organized very good. Also live TV, amazing guys. Shout out to all of them. Just because of them you could watch this live TV production for the past few days, also today. And let me remind you that right now you are watching at Latvia, Madona, here in Smeceļsilves. Very good weather conditions, a lot of snow and not so cold that you are freezing out completely, but still quite a bit of freeze right here. And thank you, Latvia, for welcoming us today and for the past previous days. Madona, Smeceļsilves. My name is Elina, and thank you once again so much for watching. Very excited to see and follow all the next championships planned this year. But for European Ski Orienteering Championships, this was the end. Thank you once again, and I will see you next time. Bye!